off the platform. The next time you log into Roblox, you'll notice that your face looks a lot different. Just for reference, here's what my face looked like yesterday and for pretty much the past 2 years on the platform, and this is what it looks like now. It's completely different. And that's because last night, Roblox released dynamic versions of all classic faces. Now, we knew this update was coming. I've made countless videos and shorts and TikToks about this very update, and then it looks like today was the day that Roblox actually pulled the trigger. Roblox has taken all classic faces off sale. You can no longer find them anywhere on the platform. They're gone. And in their place, you'll find the new versions of all the Roblox faces. And I just want to point out right here, you're probably looking at this and being like, Creek, why does this guy right here have 2 eyebrows? Why does that face over there not have an eyebrow? Why does the woman face look like that? What's wrong with these faces? What did you do? This is not me. I have not edited these in any way. In fact, if we click into these, you'll see that this is literally what they look like now. This is what Roblox has uploaded. This is what they have published. This is not me editing them in any way. Look, I know I don't like to complain. I'm good at it apparently, but I don't like to complain. And for the past like 2 months, everyone's been complaining like, hey, these faces, they look a little bit weird. Roblox, you're going to fix them. And well, I guess they didn't fix them because yeah, some of these faces are a little bit weird. Now, last night, Roblox put out a post over on the dev forum talking about this update and that it's officially out now, along with a little video here showing off the new faces, the new heads, and how they look pretty much. And they also say down here in this paragraph that, hey, we know some of these faces are a little bit wonky and we realize that there is more work to do. They literally say it right here. We recognize that there is more work to do and that they're going to start working with this UGC group called Kestrel to go through and make sure all the faces and new heads actually look good. They say we are actively monitoring this thread for aesthetic compatibility and usability issues, and we'll be rolling out updates over the next few months. Now, I do want to give a timeout right here. I want to pause real quick. I want to talk about something. First off, I don't mind that Roblox is making new dynamic faces. I don't think many people mind that Roblox is making new dynamic faces. The problem, though, is that Roblox removed the classic faces here, and they're forcing us to wear the dynamic ones. And the problem with the dynamic ones, as you can tell from literally the catalog of Roblox right here, is that they have a lot of problems. I mean, just look at that. Look at this. I think the biggest example here I could probably give is Flamingo's face. Everyone knows what Flamingo looks like. Flamingo probably has one of the most iconic avatars on all of Roblox, and this is what his face looks like. It's called the goofball face, and this is what it's always looked like right here. Well, if you go on Roblox and you look up the new goofball face, here it is right here. You might notice that there's a lot of problems with it. Like, for example, the teeth are in the completely wrong spot. He went from looking like Farmer Joe to looking like someone who's going to sell you crack in a Walmart parking lot at 3 a.m. in the morning. The teeth aren't even attached to the top of his mouth anymore. They're in the completely wrong spot. So Roblox, if you're going to force us to wear the new versions of these heads, then you got to at least make the new versions actually look accurate and look like the old ones. You failed. You haven't done a good job at that. And then number 2, this is the other thing I want to talk about. With all that being said, Roblox, why in the world would you release them knowing that they're broken? Okay, knowing that a lot of these don't look good, and then promise to fix them later on. Why not just, fix them first, and then once they're good, then release them? Like, am I crazy? Does that not make the most sense here? Now, these faces have a lot of problems, and in fact, I would classify a lot of them as just being kind of completely unusable. Like, why does the man face have 2 eyebrows? This is arguably one of Roblox's most popular and well-known faces of all time, and you screwed it up. Like, I could understand if maybe, some random face that not a lot of people know about got messed up. Okay, sure, you can fix that. But this is the man face. Why's he got 2 eyebrows? Maybe it was just a glitch. I'm going to try putting it on again. Let's see what it looks like. Here it is right here. Nope, he's got 2 eyebrows. Roblox messed it up. Look at the check-it face. Look at it. What is that? What's going on there? What's up with that? What is that? What about the woman face? What are we doing? I think you're getting my point, okay? Roblox, did these faces go through any quality assurance testing at all? Did anybody at Roblox look at these faces before you hit the publish button? Like, I want to remind everyone here, this is Roblox's words, okay? We are continuing to iterate on this content with the goal of one-to-one parity, aka Roblox wants you to not be able to tell the difference between the classic version and the dynamic version. Well, I mean, I think we can tell the difference. Yeah. I think we can tell. Also want to take a moment and point this out here. Roblox has updated the Stevie standard face. It replaces the smile face, which has been on the platform since 2014. You know, the most iconic face in Roblox history. The thing that people know is Roblox, even though they don't play Roblox. The iconic Roblox smile face. Yeah, they updated it. It's updated. And it looks really bad. Like, just look at it. Like, it's... Man, what are we doing? Roblox also updated all the bundles to the new dynamic faces, and I mean, the image speaks for itself. I'm not even going to bother saying anything. You can just look at the picture on the screen there. No, I'm not sure why they don't have eyebrows. I have no clue. You'd have to ask Roblox. No, you might be asking, well, why did Roblox do this? Okay, why is Roblox forcing these dynamic faces? And we've talked about this in the past too. Roblox wants to add a bunch of new features to Roblox avatars and faces, like for example, makeup. They're adding makeup to avatars. Here's all the documentation on it and everything right here. And obviously they can't do that to the old classic faces. And so that's one of the reasons why they're getting rid of the classic faces and making them dynamic so that players can add stuff like this. The other reason is because, well, they want the faces to be animated. As you can see, I turned on my microphone and now my mouth is moving whenever I start talking. And I can actually go further than that. I could turn my webcam on here and now the face is, now it's moving along with me, okay? Did I ever want my face to move along with me? No, not really, but it's here now. And a lot of these faces look really weird because of it. Like, what is going on? These are unedited screenshots. Like, some faces are just not really meant to animate. You know what I mean? And you're kind of seeing the problem here. Like, just take a look at some of these faces. Like, this is terrifying. I also forgot to mention, I want to talk about something real quick. So, you know those Roblox faces that had tongues sticking out of them? Well, those were all 2D, right? They were 2D tongues sticking out. For some reason, and I don't know why, Roblox decided to make the tongues 3D. So if you had a face with a tongue sticking out, you now have a 3D tongue sticking out of your mouth. And I'm going to be honest, it's really weird looking and it really kind of creeps me out. And like, enable the face tracking and it gets even weirder. Like what are we doing? This guy here, he says Roblox must have used AI to create some of these faces because for some reason these sunglasses on this face blink. Yeah, I don't know why the sunglasses are blinking, because last time I checked, sunglasses don't blink, but maybe they are AI, and that would explain a lot of this. All of these problems. It would just get completely explained if it was AI, huh? Now, back to Flamingo real quick, because this leads into the next problem with this update. As we take a look at his face here, you might be asking, well, what in the world's going on? Where's his teeth at? Why does he look like that? Well, let me just put on this face real quick, and I'll show you the problem here. Oh, you can see it right there. I'll show you the problem. You see, some games on Roblox, a lot of games on Roblox, they only support R6 avatars or a certain threshold of animations on your avatars. They don't support R-Throw or R15 or anything like that. And so whenever you join one of these games with the new faces, it defaults to its idle position. That's just how Roblox made the new faces. And in a lot of cases, the idle position for these faces looks really freaking weird. Here's Flamingo's face. So anytime Flamingo plays a game that doesn't support the new animations, it's just going to look like this. Or literally you can just go to the avatar editor and you can see that this is what it's going to look like for Flamingo. A lot of games now, and there's nothing you can do about it because Roblox is forcing all of this on the players. I can't look at this and not laugh because it looks like he's about to be like, hey, Bobby. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. And so it's frustrating whenever Roblox says, hey, they're the same faces. Don't worry, they look alike. Well, what is this then? What is that? Someone at Roblox explain to me what in the world that is. Now, real quick, another problem here. Some faces, like the koala face on Roblox, well, they were never given a dynamic head, which means the koala face is just now gone. It's permanently deleted. You can't use it anymore on Roblox. So any faces that just don't have a dynamic version, they're just gone now. And another big issue here, as this tweet points out, is the new dynamic heads actually sit higher on your body than the old classic ones do. So as you can see, here's the classic face, classic head, and then the yellow one peeking through, that's the new dynamic one. It's taller, which means all of your old avatar accessories are no longer going to fit properly. You're going to have to adjust them. Some of them just may never fit properly now. I don't know. Glossy here, another YouTuber, she actually points this out. She says her avatar has a longer neck now, and you can actually see the old face makeup that she had for her avatar peeking through because it doesn't fit properly now. It doesn't work anymore. And speaking of heads, so this is what the old Roblox Hex head looked like. Everyone knows what it is. This is one of the most iconic Roblox heads out there. And this is what it looks like now. This is the same head. Okay, it's just they made it completely flat. I don't know why they made it completely flat, but it is completely flat now. And again, that's not one-to-one. That's not accurate. So anyone that had the Hex head, your head's now completely flat. So that's great. And look, there's probably even more problems that I haven't talked about. Personally, on just a personal level, I don't like how my new face looks. I get that it's more accurate to what the original face looks like. I get it. But personally, on a personal level, I liked my old Roblox face. And now I can't have that because Roblox decided that they don't want me to have that no more. And that's kind of what's frustrating here, because it's I don't understand why they couldn't just let us have both. For the people that want dynamic heads, great. Wear the dynamic heads. That's awesome. Go for it. For the people that don't want to wear the dynamic heads, well, then don't. You can still wear the classic ones. Great. Why not let us have both? I don't understand. If Roblox did that, no one would be complaining. No one would be upset. Cool. Awesome. Everyone gets their cake. Everyone gets the pie. I should also point out as well real quick, Roblox said that they're going to give you a toggle to make the new faces idle so that they're not animated, so that they look like the default classic ones. But as you can see from this right here, the idle pose, like we've talked about, is not accurate. This is not what Flamingo's face used to look like. So no matter how you cut this, okay, no matter how you frame this update is just a giant L. Because I don't want my avatar looking like this. Look at it. Look at that. What is that? Just let us have both. Just let us have both. It's that easy. It's that simple. I'm guessing Roblox isn't doing that because Roblox knows somewhere in their metrics, somewhere in their data, that if they gave players the choice, they wouldn't pick the new ones. And if players don't pick the new ones, then they can't use all the new makeup and stuff, which will make Roblox look bad. So I'm guessing that's why they're forcing everyone to use the new faces. Maybe I'm wrong. I just can't see any other reason why we wouldn't be able to use the old ones. I don't know, man. What are we doing? Subscribe, hit